Red Room, Dallas. Red Room Space, Dallas. Balls. Is that loud? We got to speak on? We got to speak on. We don't need a speaker, do we? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, we don't need a speaker. We get kind of loud. Oh, you got to speak for the music. Okay, keep it going right now. All right. All right, everybody share it.
Yeah, we good.
Let's see. Can you share this on Instagram? Share it on Instagram, can you share it on Instagram?
Not like that.
Let's see. So I got all my platforms. Good. And ready? You in and out. All right. Anyway, hey everybody. Welcome to Red Room. Let's get started, y'all. Welcome to Red Room, the Red Room Talk show in Dallas, Texas. And that's where we're located right now. We're trying to reach globally, but right now we're reaching globally, because I know somebody somewhere gonna see this, so we're gonna reach globally right now. We starting off strong. So tonight, man, we got an amazing topic, and it's near and dear to a few of our hearts in here. And the topic is Black women don't cheat. And I mean, so I had a brain freeze just then trying to.
Come on, Black women.
So before we get started, man, but that's our main topic tonight, Black women don't cheat. So before we get started, we're gonna make some intros. We're gonna start from my right this time. My right is over here with the Kango kid. No, yeah, we're gonna go Kango right now.
Kango
All right, so we're gonna get started right there.
My name is Callie Smooth, aka Kane.
Now, how can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Callie Smooth.
And I am El Monique. You can follow me on Instagram at Me and My Alter Ego, or on Facebook under El Monique.
I'm Nicole, cousin of the Red Room.
I'm Marlon, aka Superman of Majestic Gents Entertainment.
And I'm Keelan, lifestyleunlimited.club. You can follow me at Keelan on Facebook. You'll see me as soon as you put it in there. Instagram and everything else. I'm on a few in the world. Well, not anymore.
Any single ladies.
I ain't campaigning tonight.
He ain't campaigning, y'all. He ain't campaigning.
I am not campaigning tonight. Hey, all right, so this is the topic. I need to know what this topic had me a little nervous today. When I posted it on my Facebook, I was a little nervous because Black women don't cheat, right?
Preach.
Funny to me.
Woo! She don't know to grab the mic this fast. She don't know to grab the mic this fast.
Black women don't
So when they say Black women don't cheat, okay, first of all, what do Black women, and we'll start with Black women, but women in general, but Black women, because I know them more intimately. What do y'all consider cheating, and what's not cheating? Because I need to know. For me,
we don't cheat. Sometimes y'all go with us and we don't go with y'all, and y'all think we cheating.
That didn't answer that now question.
Yeah, not now.
So what she is trying to say is sometimes there's a miscommunication of what level we're on, and then you may consider me dipping out as cheating when it's really not, because you're not my man. Technically.
Okay, I'm talking about. We talking about. Here
knocked over.
We talking about. We are your man. We already got that situated. We are your man. You dip out.
Oh, we don't cheat then. We not cheating.
So y'all don't cheat.
Oh,
This is gonna be a hard night tonight, y'all.
Listen, they don't cheat. You are not the father.
That's exactly
They were
right.
on break when she did
I
that.
have a response
They
to
was
that.
on break when she did that.
Okay, so
I have a response to that.
go ahead.
Y'all saw how Jesus got here?
Lies and deceit.
I'm just saying. He performing miracles every day.
That's too many.
No, Joseph
That's
was just
too many.
Joseph was just very accepting of the excuse he got. No, I ain't touched nobody. Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, I believe you,
Talk
baby.
about Jesus like that.
You brought it up. I was just saying I respect Joseph's decision to raise a child of his own. He did that. That was he did it before a lot of us would have.
Yeah.
So
Teaching y'all how to understand what goes on in the black community. Because black women don't cheat.
Y'all don't cheat. Y'all just get child support checks.
All right.
God just give us babies.
And child support checks.
And child support checks to go with the babies that we don't know where they came from.
Oh goodness.
know where
Okay,
these
so
babies came from.
let me ask the fellas then, because right now the women about to give us this yaki right now. They about to give us this bull. So fellas, have you ever been cheated on by a woman? What I mean by cheating,
Yes.
I mean sexually or emotionally
Y'all be so
or whatever cheating tell you. Have you ever been cheated on or felt like you've been cheated on?
Yes.
And how?
What's the circumstance?
And how?
Yeah.
And how?
What was y'all?
What was the circumstances?
Yeah.
Oh, we was together.
First of all, we ain't saying no names. Before somebody get too excited, we're just talking in general.
Feel like a name was about
Names
to come
have
out
been
of there.
changed to protect the innocent in the red room.
That's a cheating woman right there. That's a cheating woman right there.
But no, we was in a relationship for some years, and then some hard times came, and then everything just changed. You know, next thing you know, next thing you know, phone calls.
Wait, who cheated first? You or her?
It's always the woman.
Lies.
Yeah, it's always the woman that cheat first.
You know what?
It's always the man.
We go. You know what? Tonight, although the women ain't gonna keep it real, we gonna keep it real, fella.
Wait,
Fact.
you
Hold
say
on.
who cheated first?
I got caught in some compromising positions.
Oh, okay.
But was he cheating?
Speak for
cheat.
yourself.
Black men don't cheat.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, she might.
Oh, that's
I'm
shocking.
talking about for me. You know,
She might have. She just cheated
I
back.
was compromising positions.
Oh, okay.
She didn't cheat back.
I was just finna say, nah, you just contradicted yourself.
She responded. She might not even be black
She cheated
though.
back. She just said it.
She might not even be
Hey,
black.
it's in the
You can't
world now.
respond
You can't
3
erase
years
that from
later.
social media.
That's not responding.
There's a delayed
That's holding
response.
A grudge. No, that's holding a grudge.
That is actually holding a
Was she
grudge. I
black?
can't wait.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
all the way black.
maybe
Did
I
she
don't
have a
know.
little something else in it? No.
Well, it depends on the dude. He could have been Mexican. She would have had something else in her. Yeah.
See,
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
she was half
And we
breed.
respect all cultures in here.
It's an iteration.
We've been a little everywhere. We touched on everything and all the cultures. So therefore,
We welcome everybody.
so I've been cheated on, and cheating for
Was she
me.
black?
Did they cheat on me? The woman? Yes. Yeah.
He almost said a name.
No.
We lost one to the culture.
Yeah, no, I ain't had no namesake, but I've been cheated on, right? And it's two ways I've been cheated on. I've been cheated on sexually, where she would just found some other thing or something, or another chick, depending on what she was digging, right, at the time. And then I've also been cheated on, which to me hurts the most, is emotionally. Like she worrying about Bob Day every dadgum day. I feel some type of way today. Woosah, Keelan, woosah.
Real, huh?
So
That's still
she, she was wearing somebody. No, it's not. This not that fresh. This is old stuff, right?
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
it
It felt fresh to the most.
They smashed the
genuine
Band-Aid
thing
off.
for me, right? But that was one of the ones that emotionally it hurt me more than it hurt the physical side. Physical side was just sex, having a good time. The emotional side, when she's worrying about Bob Day and how this went, and you know, and I'm like, really? But I come home, I'm exhausted, and you ain't worrying about my day? Yeah, you know, what you taking 2 lunches for?
Than physical?
Huh?
Is
Yes.
emotional cheating worse than physical?
For me as a man, yes.
I think it depends on the dynamics of the relationship. You know what I mean? Like a man could be attached to a woman sexually, which draws more emotion in comparison to emotionally attached, and opposite of pretty much what Keelan's describing. You know what I mean? So it just all depends.
For the record, Arlene co-signing you two ladies real tough on here.
Arlene.
Quit,
Come
Don't
on.
co-sign like that, Arlene.
Ride with your team, Arlene.
Of course she is.
Yeah,
Of course she
she
is.
going hard.
That's what Kim about women.
Nah, we gonna ride
They could be
together,
over here
man.
talking about, look at that bitch. Look at it. Look. Excuse me. I ain't even say the full thing.
did not.
Yeah.
You did.
Look at it. And then as soon as somebody get cheated on, girl, it's okay. And this, and that. Y'all ride for them and stuff like that. That's how y'all do.
You supposed to.
but
And
really?
y'all stick together
Okay.
too.
And then
So-
the following week y'all fighting.
So let's
That's
be
all right though.
Oh, okay.
So let's be realistic. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever cheated on the person you was with? Honestly, I have.
No.
Yeah.
I 100%
The person I was
have.
with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I, at one point, I was a chronic cheater.
I was a
cheated
no.
on everybody.
Me too.
And it wasn't even that. I just wanted the sex. And
Elaine
kept
said
moving.
the lady can't
So,
be all black that Callie was talking about.
You
She
never
had to have
cheated
something
on-
down the line.
I have
agree.
never, ever cheated.
Ever?
She checked
And
out
I will
first.
tell you why.
I'm listening.
You checked out.
I don't check out. I just, like, if I get an itch, I break up with him, go take care of
Go
the itch.
scratch that itch and come
And then I
back.
come back.
Yeah.
So I'm not cheating.
That is the code. We couldn't figure out the code. That is. We were trying to figure it out.
Cheating. We ain't together.
Oh, that's amazing.
You just be like,
How
we
long
on
was
a
the breakup?
break.
Like a week?
Yeah. You just go on a break.
That's the code.
See, everybody's not
cheating.
mature like that.
Yeah, a lot of people not mature like that, you know. So, but if you just want to but if you come to me and just start an argument, I know you're up to some bullshit.
For real, facts.
I know you're up to some.
I don't argue though. Let me see this. Listen. I don't argue. Okay. I just simply come to you and say, hey, you know, I need a little time away.
Come on, sis.
And I take that little time away to do what I
We
have
need
to
a
do.
break.
But let me tell you, first of all, I'm gonna help y'all curb this whole cheating thing, right? And I've said this before. What you don't do unless you truly are ready for it is give people labels. If they don't have labels, you're not cheating, right?
Of course.
Everybody is my friend.
I.e., black women don't cheat.
Correct.
We go on breaks. Scratch our
Breaks.
itch and come back.
Yep.
Now y'all taking breaks at work.
That
with
sound like
husband.
BS right there.
They
That
breaks at
sound like-
gym with gym husband. No, man, you can't take all
They're
these
spitting
breaks.
this yaki right now. That's what this
Yeah.
is.
And then
throwing all
we
this.
trying to take a break and I'm breaking. So where you going? Exactly. I'm going to the store. Which
Why'd
store
you
you
come
going
back?
to? 'Cause I-
No,
Hey, I'm be gone 15 minutes. That's a long break. The breaks at this job 10 minutes. These 10-minute breaks at this job. You taking 15 minutes?
That's why we cheat.
Oh, yeah, y'all cheat.
No.
I don't care. I was
No,
a
we don't-
cheater.
No, we don't cheat.
I was a
Why you always
cheater.
scratching the itch?
I
That's
was
what he
cheating
said.
too. Chronic.
Habitual.
Huh? Me too. I was crying
Well,
cheating.
if this guy is not scratching it, I might have to go somewhere and get it scratched.
Right.
Cause I might like him a little bit. I might like him a little bit. So, you know, I don't want to get rid of him completely.
You want for 2 weeks. You need
Yeah.
need somebody to scratch your back, and then after that you can get back where you need
Come
to
on
be.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the
nah.
love is strong over here. I just want to see what was popping over there real quick.
Right. You know.
It wasn't popping like I
They
thought
got
it was
nice
popping so
grass.
damn bad.
You got nice grass, but it's way greener on this
Yeah.
side. And no.
I went over there. It was turf. It was turf. So I'm back to the grass.
No. So, okay, for the record, ladies, y'all might not consider that cheating.
No, I'll be honest. I've cheated once.
We have a breakthrough, y'all. I feel like a yacht of outside right now. Well,
However,
we
it
have a
was an
breakthrough.
accidental cheat.
It actually slipped in you.
You slipped and fell on
Your
it.
clothes fell off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how we got there. You was in the hot air balloon, you fell out the balloon.
I
you
was in the
back
middle of breaking up with this person.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking to somebody else. It accidentally went too far, and I just had to go break up with the person I was with.
You accidentally went too far. Like,
Yeah,
Frozen
accidentally went too
Hennessy's
far.
work.
I don't know who it was, but
I don't know. Yeah.
Over there taking notes.
maybe
Over
some
there
slight
taking
hints
But
in this room.
listen, I'm gonna take up for you.
He never
because
knew, though.
You was
He
in
never knew.
transition.
Yeah, we was in transition.
So it's
we
not
were
really
breaking
still
up.
cheating because you were in transition.
Lies.
Never cheated.
This is the most twisted logic. This is the most twisted logic
Yeah.
I've heard
This
about
logic is-
cheating.
this
And
logic
you know
is
what?
not-
Hey, fellas,
I
pay
never read
attention.
I
Pay
can,
attention, fellas.
I can 100% say, for the record, I did not expect this conversation to go like this. And I feel like I'm almost in the matrix, right? Because they twisted it. And I'm thinking, but that is kind of logical,
sense
right?
to you,
It's
right?
not logical.
It is
No,
logical.
No, it is not.
It's not logical. It's
Very
not
much so.
logical. It's not logical.
You see how you roll with it for a minute? It's logical.
It's still not right.
There's no actual
Your
logic
boy
to that.
almost came to our side. What you mean?
No, that means I need to tighten up, fellas. I need to have a man's day because I was listening. I was drawn in. So no, we don't.
Arlene said y'all snitching, by the way.
Yeah, Arlene said y'all snitching. And for the record, a lot of that, some of that, man. Okay, even when cheating comes, it's, and like Ebony said, some of it is emotional manipulation. You break up with me for 2 weeks so you can go get you some. Then you come home and you're happy again. And now you're bouncing around the house cooking and everything.
And you getting the benefit.
Nah, squash.
No, I ain't getting the benefit.
I'm cooking, cleaning, and doing everything you want me to do.
Yeah, you too happy though.
That part.
Yeah.
I need to bring my happiness down a little bit.
Oh, you just enjoy life again. Hey, maybe you want some water? Yeah, don't make me shit.
I ain't worried about that part anyway, because you ain't coming back.
Oh man, that's cold.
Nah, you ain't coming back.
Oh, I'm okay. This young lady right here, she's we've talked to her enough time. El Monique makes
There's
it
too
back.
many fish out there.
El Monique might be able to get back in.
There's a lot of fish out there, and El Monique makes it.
Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't leave where it causes like an issue for me to come back. You know what I'm saying? I leave it nice and smooth. Yeah. So when I roll back in, you be so happy to see me.
Like nothing happened.
Fools. That's what they are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it how I see it. Fools.
No. I treat a man really, really well.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So if I step away, they're counting the days for me
There's
to
a
come
lot of them
back.
out there. They treat a man really well.
Yeah. She's single, y'all.
She's single, y'all.
She is single.
We have a replacement.
Just know
Really?
when she break up with you, she will be
She
back.
break up with you, she coming back.
She will be back.
Hold on. Newly single, so that means she's on a 2-week hiatus. Hold on. She's on a 2-week hiatus.
Y'all got her for 2 weeks.
She need a
So
itch
look,
scratch.
I'm so serious, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? I'm gonna give y'all a little secret, right? So every single guy I've ever dated, I can go back right now if I chose,
Every single
and they're
one.
gonna be excited. I promise you. I'm not even lying on
Hey,
my
don't
shit.
look at me. I want to tell.
She got that Erykah Badu over there. Yeah, man.
Like songs down years later.
Jesus.
Be like this.
That's
Come back looking like Carmen.
I'm scared to make eye contact, man. Yeah, to the lady to my right.
You cheated, and they be like, our relationship wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
We can try to work this out again.
Yeah, he tried to figure out where he messed up, right? Well,
Be
I
like,
could have
it's
done
okay.
better.
Yeah, we
I
can
could have
just
washed
get it
more
back
clothes.
together.
I never get the day it was raining and I didn't take it to work because my car was dead. I could have got an umbrella and walked there and put on my bicycle. So, yeah, too much. I could've got
Way
it.
too much.
Did a lot, right? So for the record, black men, and I'm gonna say I appreciate the honesty of the black men in this room because we acknowledge that we have cheated, we will cheat. Well, I mean, we won't cheat anymore. We changed our lives.
Yeah.
We've grown up.
We
We've
grown men
matured.
now.
We grown up now.
Yeah, we grown up. You know what? I actually have less desire to cheat. Okay, 2 things though about me. One, the relationships I've been in now for the past couple of times, or past time for at least, has been non-monogamous. Right. So I do believe in non-monogamy. But also on the other side of it, I don't believe in like polyamory, right? So, well, I ain't gonna say I don't believe in it. That's not my love style. Okay. So for polyamory, I can't do too many emotional commitments when it comes to our loves, right? I love who I love. Now I like enjoying sex.
Like to play where you
I like to enjoy the sex here, but then she also has the same option. Gotcha. So I don't take her option like it's just hers, it's just mine, and I need you at home, baby, doing whatever, right? I don't take her option from her. I keep our options open. Gotcha. So, but the emotional side, once again, when Bob Day started, she started telling me about Bob Day. This is a game changer for me.
Yeah.
Now she said, I went out last night, had sex with Bob. All right, there you go. Bob had a great day. Here we go, everything. Let me ask about his day.
Yeah.
Then she's like, yeah, it was cool. All right, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Don't say that. My wife got mad. Fuck that. Excuse me. No, we there now. We waited 8 minutes. Fuck Bob Day. Just
Don't come tell me about Bob.
tell me about his guns, okay? I'm sorry. We made it past time. And I need to get that shit off my chest. All right, I'm better now, y'all. Woo, woo. I held that in. But that's my relationship style, my love style. So that's how it works for me. Now, cheating, can I cheat in that situation? Yes, absolutely can. I can do things that are not ethical for us. I can creep a little bit and go get some here and there, go get some here and there, and nobody know about it, and everybody cool because they don't know about it. Right. Is that right? No, that's cheating. I've cheated.
So every time that you have interaction, based on your understanding with your significant other, every time you have an interaction with someone else, you have to report that in to the other person?
You know what? My last relationship, we didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
We did as a courtesy.
Okay.
We did as a courtesy. But we also had rules. And our rules were certain things. You can't do this, you can't do that. These are off limits, these are limits. But we had actual rules, and then so when I'm out or she's out, if something was happening, we actually would say, hey, well, this was this and this happened and blah, 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 right? And we were okay with it. Mm. I would, hey, call me if you need me to come get you. Call me if food start tripping, right? Vice versa, call me for hell, I might need a ride, might go left. Come get me, right? Yeah. But we had an understanding when the phone ring, especially at certain times of night. You good?
Yeah.
And I'm joining on the spot to come get you. Now, it can't be somebody that I don't like or know or my enemy. Because that is a whole...
That's a no-no.
I get that.
Hey,
that goes without saying,
yeah,
bro.
so that was part of our rules. We had rules and those rules worked for us. So that we didn't have a lot of misunderstandings about that. But then also, like a dude couldn't come to me and say, hey man, last night me and your lady did this. And I'm like, all right, cool. I literally look at it like that because you either trying to shit on our relationship or you trying to be messy. And the only issue I got will be with her. It ain't with you. Yeah. And she made it home last night and we was good. She made breakfast in the morning. She was happy. She saw the turf over there and she came back to this grass.
Yeah.
Fresh grass over here. Yeah.
Fresh cut grass.
Yeah. What's most we doing? We had brunch the next day and we comfortable, right? Yeah. So that was my love style. That was our love style. That's kind of my love style now still. That hasn't changed for me. So, being newly single out here, it's kind of hard to just, meeting people that no, come on, bullshit.
So in your relationship style, how do you what is considered cheating in your style of relationship? Just not notifying the other person that you're doing extra?
You know what? I once again, for us, in my relationship with that style, it would be more the emotional side of it. It wasn't even the sex.
Just the emotional connection.
Sex could be just random. It could be literally just out, bam. You accidentally had sex that time with the guy. Remember that? Remember you said about the time you had accident? Remember you said you slipped on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
It's the same thing.
See, this is about the corn.
But it wasn't emotional.
This is more about the corn.
Yeah.
So that's why I stayed on you. That was more about the corn. Anyway, but I'm being petty.
Like Callie Smooth said, holding a grudge.
That was a behind the scenes moment. I was being petty. But no, as far as we didn't. That part wasn't an issue. And like I said, if they didn't say anything, I wasn't tripping because we still made sure our household was the household. And so it wasn't a lot of things that they could really do to just shock me. A couple things that would shock me, but it'd have to be way out there. And they never did it, and I never did things that would shock them.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's mostly emotional. It's more emotional than physical.
Okay. And y'all say emotional cheating is worse.
Yeah.
It's for
depending on who you with.
Depending on who you with.
Yeah, I would say it depends on who you with. I'm not big on emotion. I've been like, oh well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, typically, yeah.
So emotional cheating is not that bad for you?
No, with you it would be.
I can't hear you.
Say, bro, they heard me.
He said the right people heard him.
You finna put this mic on my face like that, bro.
He said the right people heard him. That's man code.
Slide it to him, right? Don't put it in his face.
Man code.
Yeah, with you, yeah. Like any type of cheating, yeah, we got issues.
You don't got to look that long.
I had to give it to Ike Turner, you know what I mean?
You don't slide that to the man.
Give that Blair Underwood.
Hey, put that mic in his face, girl. Put it right.
Woo! Just getting rubbing it. All right. So, does anybody have anything else about this? The black women don't cheat? Because we've established with the two ladies in here that the black women don't cheat.
No, Arlene said I was in limbo, so they wouldn't cheat. Yeah, she's
right. But yeah.
Come through, Arlene. Come on
that's
out.
kinfolk, though. The kinfolk. Kinfolk gonna ride with you.
It's okay.
Yeah, I say kinfolk gonna ride with you.
Yeah.
So we've established with the two women in the room that black women don't cheat.
Thanks.
Now, we've established with the three men in the room that black women do cheat.
That part.
We've had it happen to us. I've been cheated on. I've cheated and I've been cheated on. Yeah.
Huh? Read them stats.
We ain't gotta worry about the stats.
So okay, all right. So Kane.
Let me just
Kane
let y'all know how men
strongly.
try to bring black women down.
Oh no.
That was not a
Kane pulled up stats tonight. Kane came in. He printed out
Some
stats.
stats. That's all I did. I just looked at a few stats.
And so, I mean, if you want to drop a couple of them, you
Negative
can.
energy
You
to
don't
the
have
black
to.
community.
But all I said is like,
He printed it out and everything.
Because y'all comebacks be too quick, so we gotta write stuff down to bring documentation.
how's that negative? I mean, it literally just says that 22% of blacks cheat.
Blacks or black women?
It says blacks.
Oh,
that's
that
men.
might be men.
But
Yeah.
for the record, these stats, we need more breakdown in this because.
You're making it look bad.
Those might not, the black women on there, they might not be all black.
And anybody online,
could be,
if y'all online and y'all want to come in and say something, please do. If you don't feel comfortable on the chat, you can, if you got my number, text me. If you got any questions,
because he's single, so you can text him.
For black women, they have it broken down in different stuff. Like high school, college. We're gonna say
we're gonna start with college.
We're gonna say basically college degrees and higher. Black women cheat at 2.4%.
Wow, that's an amazing number. That's almost 100%.
Barely
Not
3.
amazing numbers.
Barely 3.
Black men only cheat at 1.6.
That's like 2 women in one community.
But black men only cheat at 1.6.
That means both of y'all cheat.
And they might be mixed
This
women.
guy-
They
this gotta
might
be
not be
wrong.
all black.
First of all, I want to apologize to our community because this is all we doing. It's a few out there just doing the wrong thing. Y'all should step it up. At 1.6% for every 100, it's 1.5 of y'all cheating, and y'all should change y'all lives.
Wait a minute, let me make the correction. It's black non-Hispanic women.
Okay.
It's only 1.6.
No, that's dudes.
She got them good eyes.
That's men. That's
women.
men.
Woo!
Women is 2.4.
Women way up there at 2.4.
Kelly, get off her paper.
Women,
We're gonna have to
women
check
way up
these
there at
facts, y'all.
2.4%.
I'm gonna make sure
We
she
gonna
gets
have
the
to check
correction
these
right.
facts.
Boy, these,
y'all.
okay, I want to give a shout out to
They can't
Ebony, Arlene, Shatila, hey, y'all chiming in tonight, man.
She sure did.
And
She's
boy, y'all,
right.
Hey,
See,
as women, y'all
come on.
stay strong, but I want to give a shout out to Ebony.
Definitely-
Keeping 100.
And she put
Come on, black
definitely
women,
in
let's stay
hers.
together.
Definitely don't cheat.
But she actually said block women. So, yeah, block.
Yeah,
That
she
don't
said
even
black,
count
she
for
said
y'all.
Oh, black women. Okay,
Yeah.
women around the block. No, I can see that.
black women.
The women around the block.
Okay,
don't
what
cheat.
women
Oh, she
live
did
on your
correction.
block? Black women.
Black women.
Yeah.
We're on the block.
Around the block to
But then she corrected to say black. It's still the same.
Go get Tim around the block.
Yeah.
When we on the
Yeah,
break.
they know how we on our block. They go to the other block. They like Jay-Z said, they foul just like us.
And she said, it ain't cheating if it's on my block.
Right.
Okay, you know what? We're not gonna worry about these stats. They look way better before we started. Stats look horrible now. The stats look way better. We just saw some 22s and 19s. Now we see
said we
2s
need
and 1s.
facts
And
on company
it don't look
letterhead.
great. So we're gonna move away from the stats.
Yeah.
Because stats, it's not about stats, it's about emotions. It's
Nah.
about the actual feeling of the people in the room.
Y'all still are
It's not
higher.
about the paper and
Y'all still are higher.
that stuff. So we're gonna
Those people,
move
they
from that.
mixed.
But
If they ain't all black, it don't count.
okay, well so
Non-Hispanic
They didn't
black
say,
people.
they didn't say if they
So-
was mixed with black and white.
so because
Hispanic.
You know, it might have a little white in them.
because we've established what we established about cheating, and obviously, the only ones in
Let's
the
go to
red
the
room
next
right
one.
now
Let's go to the
are
next
honest are the men, and I want to commend you, brothers, because y'all kept it 100, man. Even in the face of adversity, we weathered the storm. We looked in there.
Diversity. I'm real honest.
You were 100%. And that's why y'all don't cheat.
100.
Yeah. Exactly. So in the face of adversity, we stayed strong.
She said she don't cheat when she's awake. If she awake,
Free spirit.
she don't cheat.
Okay, so my next question then, moving from there, because we talked about, especially with this study about non-Hispanic and other races, right? So is interracial dating in today's society, is that still taboo? How does that look now for people? Because I see, and I'll be honest, I see so much interracial dating. My son is dating some or married to somebody else, right? And different things like that. He's married to a Hispanic lady, right? So and my grandkids are Black and Hispanic. So it's for me, it's not an issue. But what are y'all thoughts on interracial dating? And is it taboo and still in today's society, or what does that look like in today's society? Coming from a panel of, I'm going to assume we're mostly Black. I get tired of somebody, I have Cherokee. I don't want to, as soon as I say, I'm part Cherokee.
Got a little Indian in my blood. No.
So I want to make sure.
I mean, my family is so, it's a mixture, honestly. So therefore, I've always been raised like that. So it's never been an issue to me.
Okay.
First of all, my first boyfriend was white.
Really?
Kindergarten.
Huh. Okay, kindergarten. Well, I mean, that counts. I know my kindergarten
we broke up
girlfriend.
because he tried to kiss me. However.
Shout out. I always shout you out, too. You know
it was a
you
little rough.
No, my first grade boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, she married now. I can't shout you out. You first grade. Shout out to Tara. First grade. We made it, baby. Okay,
My
no kidding.
kindergarten girlfriend name was Prince, and she was a Mexican.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
You just made me think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her hair was always pulled back, little slick girl, little teeth and stuff.
Yeah, she was first grade.
Sound like you having a moment there.
It did. He really.
Not really.
Okay. So. Okay.
Nah, mine, it don't really matter, because I had a white stepdad, white step uncle, I got a Mexican daughter, Filipino son, what else?
But did not play.
So, hey,
I'm international,
boy, I'm international.
Yeah.
I don't.
Said kindergarten don't count.
Sound like that cheating thing again.
Ebony, I didn't forget her. I didn't forget her in kindergarten.
Right.
If you don't forget them, it count.
I think in this day and time, it's not as crazy as it used to be. Like my cousin got like 20-something kids, and most of them are biracial. So
When you say did you add an S to that? I just want to make sure you say cousin or cousins.
my cousin,
Okay, just
with
okay.
one cousin,
With just the end. Okay, just want to make sure I was hearing
bunch,
it right. All
bunch
right.
of them, y'all. Me personally, for my own preference, I will only deal with a Black man. Period. Baby, let me tell you.
I got 15 job man.
Listen, he got he got the crew. So for me, my personal preference is Black men only. But I'm not telling nobody what they should and should not love. That is on you. If you love the white boy, love that white boy. If you like a Hispanic man, love him. I don't think that we should be put in that box.
Yeah, and for that I agree with you. All right, and like I said, between my son, his mother, who she married, stuff like that, or people like she married a white guy, and they had kids, and then my ex is a whole other side of the family is like that. So for me. No.
That's what I was like.
Her whole other side of the family. No,
Put the LE
no,
on that.
she's a fine, upstanding lady. And I have nothing bad to say about that woman. No, man, no, shoot, no. No, man.
Hell no.
Yeah, that way left. Hey, yeah. So
He said hoe.
But the whole other side of that family, this is my Oak Cliff twang, man. So from the whole other side of that family, I saw all the love and everything that comes with being blended families, interracial families. Not just blended, but interracial families, right? And there's no actual difference how people are treated. Now, when we're out on the street, there are certain things that are different. And not for me, but you'll see the Black man with the white woman, or the Hispanic woman, the white woman or the Black woman with the white man, the Hispanic man, right? And there's issues. Somebody has issues. Not necessarily me. I don't. I'm like you. Love who you love. You can love him. I don't care who you love, right? Yeah. Whoever you love is who you love. But you'll see some of those issues out there, or you'll see somebody, or you'll see the looks sometimes they still get. And it's not the 60s or 70s, it's not in the 80s or 90s, because we were still getting this in the 80s and 90s, right? Some of y'all old enough to remember that. Yeah, so we were still getting them looks then, but now we don't get them as much because our children are, for the most part, growing up a little more sheltered.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I'll say this. It has shifted to where a lot of the couples are more accepted, and that's because we all know how to move in our environment, right? I think who's getting the bad end of the stick is the kids, because other kids pick on them, and those kids really don't know how to find their group. You see what I'm saying? Like, am I acting too black, or am I acting too white, or am I acting too Hispanic, or whatever? So it shifted to where the kids are more judgmental now, and then the biracial child is trying to fit in and trying to figure out where they fit.
Yeah, that
makes sense.
That with my youngest daughter, because since she's black and Mexican, she would have issues with my side, the black side of the family, and also the Mexican side of the family. They have. She wouldn't really fit in between neither one of them, so she'd be like, am I too black? Am I too Mexican? Whatever. So I understand those issues right there that they have, that they'll run into biracial issues and stuff.
Definitely. My niece is currently going through the same thing because she's mixed with black and white. And she said literally the black girls ask her why does she wear black hairstyles, because her skin is predominantly white. So it's like you said, it's more of the kids than it is the adults. But I still but I even have people in my family that feel a certain type of way about it, and I respect that. But I look at people like this. If you love who you love, if that's who you're interested in, that's who you want to be with, I'm cool with that as long as they respect your boundaries, respect your family. I don't care about all the extra stuff.
The family respect, I think, is huge, especially when you're introducing, and it's both sides. And that's even when you're introducing people into the other sides of the family. Because we even have black families that I introduce you to my family and they don't like you for whatever garbage reason, right? And you ain't done nothing but walk in and say hello,
right.
And vice versa.
Right.
Yeah. So when it comes to the embracing not only of the person that you consider your spouse, but also the children, especially the children for me. Because I feel like, in regards to the children, I feel like the children should be protected until they old enough to protect themselves, right? So yeah, there are those moments and there are those things that have to be done. We have to acknowledge that a lot of us out there won't acknowledge or don't accept that we should accept more. Although I do believe that interracial dating right now is a lot more open. I see more people out at restaurants and it's that, and I'll be honest, I still have the moments where I'm like, that's an odd couple. That's an odd. Certain things are just an odd couple to me. And I'm like,
couple's an odd couple.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, that's an odd couple.
It doesn't even matter what
That's an odd couple.
Like, how did he get her? Yeah. What of them?
Why is he with her?
Yeah. Right.
Because some of my brothers, I'll be like, why y'all with?
But I think it also comes from like how you're raised, right? So I come from a very, very big Southern family, and they just love who they love. But my family is very accepting. No matter, they gonna make jokes about you now. You don't come in my family if you don't got tough skin, because they're gonna talk about you from your shoes to your head. That's what we do.
It's equal opportunity, though.
It's equal opportunity. We not just gonna talk about you. We gonna talk about you and you and you. Yeah. So
they talk back,
but it's all in love. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's all about how you're raised. I mean, the only situation that I ever had that wasn't technically a black dude, I used to date a Dominican gentleman, right? So yeah, they are, but his aunt didn't want me and him to be together because she found out I wasn't Dominican. I'm like, look at me, I'm not Dominican.
You would be a dark-skinned Dominican.
Yeah, you do look Dominican.
And that was too dark.
She was all for us getting together, getting married, and all that good stuff.
The colorism is really strong.
It's very strong. So yeah.
She would be considered dark because she'd be a dark-skinned Dominican compared to what they like to accept in the Dominican Republic. Yeah.
So she met me with the curly wet hair situation, and then she thought I was Dominican. And when she found out I wasn't, she like, you can't be with her. Yeah. So I was like, well, dang, we all black, but I guess, so I mean, it's crazy because even within our group, our ethnic group, we have issues with colorism.
Mm-hmm. And hold on real quick. Tila said, it's crazy to me how interracial dating is only subject to black and white. Other races to me don't get the same backlash as the black, white, or Latino, Mexican races do.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true. They do.
Yeah, we all get it. Like even and to be honest, as Kane said earlier, dating
Asians, they get it bad.
They get it really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You can even put Africans in there.
And great,
Yeah.
and great,
Oh,
and
yeah.
great response,
Yeah,
Tila.
like, they don't want their children dating them.
They really
recognize,
don't.
black people.
They really
No,
don't.
not at all.
Yeah.
It's
Not
crazy.
at all.
So we get it as a black culture, we get it all the way around because even dating the Hispanic culture, right? A lot of times they don't want us dating them because once again they feel like we're beneath them.
Yeah.
Right? The white culture, they feel like we're beneath them.
Yeah.
So when we go out to any other race and we are, we are amazing, right? We are extraordinarily amazing. So, but when we go out to these other races and we date them other races, a lot of times they feel like you're dating beneath us. Whether we could be millionaires, we're still dating beneath them as far as what they feel like life is, right? So that's the one thing. So it's not necessarily all other races because I've seen all other races kind of commingle and they still have the same issues. They have some of the same issues. But when it comes to bringing a black man or a black woman home, that issue is a little bit different. What are they upbringing? Like, they come from the hood, or they're gangbangers, what's the deal? And, yeah.
But
What's up,
I
Tina
get
Taylor?
what she's saying is she's saying that we get it worse
than
when we
everybody
mix.
else, yeah.
So let's say a white dude have a kid with an Asian lady. It's not as bad. Right, is what she's saying.
Okay.
Then
that's
if
true.
that same Asian woman have a kid with a black man, they like,
It's the
what
end
did
of the
you
world.
do?
Yeah.
And you're right,
Yeah.
it is worse.
Okay.
It's the
You
same thing
know-
what we were saying. It's the same thing what we were
But
saying.
you know what? I have a friend. I love her to death. She's Indian, and I literally just found out how bad it is for them. It just within their own culture. So one of her cousins married a doctor, and it was like the worst thing in the world because her family were naturally farmers, and you're dating a doctor means you're dating up, but he's dating down. And so literally his family disowned him. Nobody will talk to him because he's dating somebody that's supposed to be a farmer that's beneath him.
What culture is
So
this?
they're Indian.
Okay, like Indian.
They're very
Indian-
strict.
Indian.
They're very
Uh-huh.
strict.
So they're very. I mean, they're strict on like class for real. And I didn't know it was that bad. Like, I mean, you hear about it, but I didn't know it was that bad.
But
like,
they just got past probably 20, maybe 20, 25, maybe 30. I'll say 30 to stretch it. 30 years ago, because they was a caste society. So
no, but she said they still aren't past it.
not realistically.
No, yeah,
now,
realistically
as far
not.
as laws go, that
Yeah,
part is done because they had
exactly.
to communicate on the national communities, right?
Right.
But realistically speaking, they have not gotten past that because they
No.
still think that this person is here, this person, and I
Yeah.
can't remember how it was. I
And
studied
it's
this in
like
school.
so for her because she's dark skinned, she's supposed to be like bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so I literally had to check one of our patients because the lady asked her, looked down at her and was like, what caste do you think you're in? And I'm like, girl, we in America. Get
Right.
out.
Okay, shit.
Bye, Felicia. Get out of here.
And
We ain't gonna
there's a-
see you today.
And there's a single guy with a
What you with the body cats? Quit playing with my homegirl.
yeah, right.
Say this though, dealing with the black culture. I feel like it's that underlying thing dealing with how we are treated as well, because I feel like it's a fear factor for other cultures. Take for instance, I have a Caucasian daughter, right? Just say I'm white, right? I have a Caucasian daughter who's dating a black guy. Imagine the risk that I'm allowing my daughter to tap into by dating a black man based on how we're treated. You got what I'm saying? And I think it's a fear factor for a lot of them as well. And I think that's where, in part, we get a lot of the backlash from as well. Outside of just, you know what I'm saying, outside of how they look at us just as a culture, I think it's a fear factor as well because of police brutality and all that other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
But they, you know what? And when you speak on the police brutality side of it, our kids, well, a lot of our kids, now they're starting to see it, but a lot of our kids, we didn't condition them to understand that could happen to you at any time. And so, and especially multiracial or biracial children, they, especially, and depending on the communities they grew up in, they don't see that happening to them because they identify with
The other
the
culture.
neighborhood they're in. Not realizing when the neighborhood pull up, they're about to get the ass whooping that the other ones ain't gonna get because they're gonna pick the black kid.
Right.
And for the most part, 8 times out of 10, a black person will spot another black person in the room, regardless of how
Yep.
you look. We live like, oh, They passing.
No, you know you can yeah, she got a little black in her, but she can make it.
Right. We can spot them, and it happens with the kids. It happens with the kids, right?
Yeah.
And our kids don't understand sometimes when we fear the ramifications of when you go out and be safe or whatever, right? They don't get it, especially multiracial kids or biracial kids. They don't understand that the dangers apply to you.
Yeah.
They think it don't until it does.
Yeah.
Anyway, I not to bring everything down. Just I thought about that.
No, but that's a good
Oh,
thing
J-Bay made
because
it.
I literally had that conversation with my brother because they wanted to not teach my niece about race, and I told him that's the most dangerous thing you could do to her, because when somebody sees her, even though she literally could pass as a white girl, they still gonna see the black in her. And then when they call her things that they call black people, she's never going to understand why she's supposed to be offended and why she should be on guard. So that's the most dangerous thing that you could do, because even though she doesn't look like a typical black woman, the police going to still see her as a black woman at the end of the day. And the first thing going to happen is even if she try to act like the other side, it ain't going to matter to her.
And when a parents show up for the first time, all right, there. All right, ladies.
That's not
But at the end of the day, it's dangerous to teach.
Yeah, we got it, bro.
It's dangerous to have a double fist. Don't edit it. Real. That's a reel. A whole reel.
Go ahead, Najee, go.
Hold on. My bad. Hey, y'all.
Oh man.
But I think it's dangerous to even ignore the reality. Because a lot of times I hear people be like, I don't see color. Yes, the fuck you do.
What? Are you crazy?
I made it to 8 minutes. Yeah. So it bothers me, like, when I teach my kids, I teach them that they need to understand that they're black. Like, disgusting. You do? Are you? He is disgusting. He done dropped the Hey, again, make it a highlight. We're gonna make that a reel right there. But at the end of the day, you teach your kids that what they are, and you teach them the reality. You just don't teach them to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, they gonna call you an N-word, so you be the N-word. No. You be above that, because at the end of the day, I'll call you, if you was white, you an N-word if you ignorant. At the end of the day, if you Hispanic and you acting ignorant, you would too. Just long. But I want my kids and anybody's kids that are around me to rise above that, because we know we're lethal even when we don't know it. And a lot of times people don't know the power they have. So I want to make a plea. Let me make a plea to all parents out there. Please, close up, right?
She having her open moment.
There we go.
Please teach your kids about their history. Don't let them go through life thinking that this is laptop and rainbows for everybody. Okay? The reality of life is black people went through some tough stuff to be here. And if your kids don't know what they went through for them to be here, then they are going to grow up extremely entitled and blind to what goes on in this world. I know that we want to shield our babies from the harsh realities, but if you don't equip them with the knowledge about what used to happen, that could still happen, you are going to put them in a dangerous place. I have always taught my children growing up, and they are grown people, that it's okay to love Becky, but no, Becky could turn on you if she has the opportunity.
Or if it's needed. In the right situation, it will.
In the right situation, Becky might dip out on you.
Yeah. And we only...
At the end of the day, it's just the reality.
It's reality.
It's unadulterated. It's unadulterated. It's unadulterated at the end of the day. Hush. You so silly.
No, but the thing is, eventually they got to that point where they explained it to her, not in depth, but
Age appropriate.
But I told them, I was like, you have to look at it like this. What if somebody assaults her? Or what if somebody does something to her? How does she explain to you who this person is. Like, how do you even know who to look for? Because she has no idea about color, race, or anything.
Yeah.
So if something traumatic happens to her, how does she tell you what happened, who did it, and when and where? Because you're not equipping her to have the knowledge that, okay, this guy did this to me, he's Hispanic, he's this, he's this, he's this. She has no idea.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. And then at the end of the day, she has to know about her culture. Because she's not only white, she's still black. At the end of the day, the world is going to treat her like a black woman.
Which have done some amazing stuff.
Yeah, and it's equally important if you're if you are a biracial or multiracial child. It's important for you to learn all aspects because there's beauty in all aspects of culture.
Yes,
you know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? Just the unfortunate aspect. A lot of multiracial individuals suffer from you gotta choose.
That's true.
That's the biggest thing. You either not black enough for the black side and you're not white enough for the white side. So then it's like I'm this unicorn in the middle and I don't know where I need to be, and it sucks. So it's like we have to embrace those aspects and then also teach all the aspects of them, because even we ain't fully. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we black, but then it can be like, well, I'm from Yoruba. I'm from the Yoruba tribe, and I have family in New Guinea, and you know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah,
No,
right.
American.
But at the end of the day, everybody has multiple cultures that they could definitely tap into.
Listen, I was all in my black pride with my fist, all that wonderful stuff, and then my dad bust my bubble like, you know your great granddaddy white, right? Here go a picture of him.
Like, bro, you ain't have to
I was like,
Looking like
Black History Month. Don't tell me that.
I'm like, dang, Dad. I mean, you ain't have to do me like that. He like, look at your hair, girl. You ain't all black. I'm like, okay, well, thanks, Dad. I'm gonna take that.
What kind of white was it?
Oh, he real white.
Real white?
He like real white, like white.
Rest easy,
white.
sir.
Like Mater, like Mater from Cars.
He white.
But it's okay.
But it's okay. It's all right. So I learned about them. I really did my research, and I was like, okay, well, let me know about them. You know what I'm saying? They still my people. I'm going to get to know about them. But, you know, the thing is I truly believe you're supposed to know you. Know your history. You know, I love being a black woman. Let me tell y'all again, I love being a black woman. Okay? It's nothing better. But, I mean, you should know who you are, and please allow your kids to know the same. You know?
Absolutely. Your kids have to know who they are for you to know. Well, one, you have to know who you are so you can teach your kids who they are. If you run from who you are, like you were saying about your kinfolk, because when one of them have to go to that school to pick them up and they see this black person pull up, who, you the nanny? Yeah. And that happened to my son's mother. Because her children were so light. She was light-skinned, and her children were so light when she married her husband, right, that they thought she was a nanny. They was like, oh, look at the pretty little white babies. And she was like, I'm their mother. I'm not their, you know.
Well, watch your mouth.
Yeah, you know, and that's literally what she had to go
right,
through with hers, right?
Yeah.
And she told me about it, I was tickled, but on the other side of it, it was messed up, right? So we, like you said, we have to teach our children the culture, the good and the bad of it, because we have to prepare them for real life. Not the imaginary life they think they will get because they're on which we love social media, by the way, but because they're on social media, TikToking and everything, right? Yeah. They have to understand real life and how life works, and then also our histories.
I mean, but just like imagine, because I would have to go pick her up from school, and I'm like, hey, I'm coming to pick my niece up, and they like.
So from married side?
Wait, they looked at her like, is that your aunt?
Do you know?
Yeah, get your backpack and let's go. Like, what do you, right.
So they was on the walkie-talkie soon. She pulled up and called the name. Hey, so-and-so. Hey, we got somebody outside.
My name on the list.
It might get kidnapped.
Yeah.
No, but you have to. Like, I feel like white people are well represented in this world. Black people have to be the same.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Ebony, baby, you are completely right. Know your history and just don't get stuck. So, like, don't let what happened in the past make you an evil, angry black person. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You still got to live in this society, in this, man, in this system. Now, I will pull it out when it's needed. But, Yeah, sometimes you need to.
a couple times what we done did.
Yeah.
You just go back to,
Sometimes
like,
you
have a
gotta pull it
blessed day.
out.
And Ebony, you got to come down and hang out with me. That's okay. Ebony, a friend of mine. Ebony, you got to come out there one day.
Come on,
And
Ebony.
Tila needs to come down. She said she was
Come on,
coming.
Tila.
Come on, we need y'all.
I'm a Gemini
Come on
twin.
out.
We're going to start doing these topics sooner so y'all can pick a topic and come on down. But
Listen,
y'all need to come. Go ahead.
So what I noticed the other day, and it was in a random situation, and I ain't even gonna bring it up because I ain't trying to blast anyone, but it is a lot of reverse racism going on these days.
Yeah.
And we really got to stop that. We got to slow it down, man, because it's making us look bad, and it's we're using it and then we're contradicting ourselves in the same sentence.
Okay, if you don't mind, explain a little bit of, like as far as reverse racism and for the crowd, for the audience.
So like, I don't want to use the situation that I ran across.
Yeah.
One really just don't come to mind.
Okay.
Per se, but I see it a lot, and I the reason it don't come to mind because I see it and I erase it. I don't like holding on to stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll see a situation, I recognize a situation, I feel some type of way, and then I remove myself from that situation.
Okay.
And I don't deal with that individual.
Okay.
Per se, I don't deal with them wholeheartedly. But there's a lot of examples.
Can you attest to like oversensitivity that we deal with too? Like for instance, there was a report where it was like a 9-year-old girl going to school, and in light of Black History Month, they made a Black History meal, and it was like fried chicken, chicken and waffles, watermelon.
That's too far.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, when is it oversensitive versus was it valid?
Well, some black people don't even eat watermelon, and I know.
Yeah, we know.
I know one. I know several personally,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, so where do we draw the line of that? Because reverse racism is definitely it's apparent because Caucasian folks do it a lot all the time too, where they will go into a situation, and if I tell you that you are being a Karen, they don't like the word Karen. They're like, you're being racist. No, bitch, you acting like a Karen. You know, like it's not necessarily associated to the color of your skin, but it is associated to the color of your skin. Right now, you are being a Karen, but then they will in turn like basically try and guilt trip you, so that they don't necessarily take accountability for.
Well, that's calling a spade a spade.
Right, it is, but it is also to your point of like I'm reversing so that I don't have to take accountability, because that's really what reverse racism really is I'm going to
You're being racist.
dismiss. I'm dismissing your hurt or your offense, and I'm gonna capture it as I'm offended now.
Yeah. I got you.
I mean, the world is crazy, and it's gonna happen. We just have to learn how to deal with each other and love each other for who we are, and not what we look like. At the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, none of us chose to be white, black, Asian, Indian, whatever color or race or ethnicity that you are. We didn't choose this, so therefore, you can't. It's not right for you to treat a person differently just because of something they didn't choose to be.
Correct.
That's just to me.
True. No, I agree. I 100% agree with you on that. Anybody got anything else? And J Bay just pulled up. Hey, out here working, man. So she came from a 14th job to the 15th job to take care of business.
Must got Jamaican.
Yeah, she got some in it. But we respect our cultures.
Shout out to Trinidad.
Trinidad. So we're at the top of the hour. If anybody got any final thoughts on this, one, Ebony, please come down. We're sorry for the loss of your father.
Oh yeah, definitely sorry for your loss.
So rest easy, sir. And come on out there to Cocoon. You done hung with your boy a few times. Come on out, hang out with me. You my people, man. I love you.
Ebony, if you come out, I promise you'll have amazing laughs. You'll at least forget about it for an hour.
Ebony gonna have a good time. Ebony know how to come and have a good time.
20 minutes.
Ebony, my homegirl Ebony, she know how to come and enjoy herself. When she get out, she enjoy herself.
Come enjoy.
Yeah, so hopefully see you soon. Love you. Does anybody got any final thoughts on any of what we had?
Love yourself and each other.
All right then. That's right then. Jay getting discovered. All right, so on that note, man. So tonight, man, we talked about how black women don't cheat, and we found out from the black women in the room.
Thank you.
Stuck together. I would 100% say they stuck together. Yeah, cut the mic off. We found out. all. We're not aggressive at all. Now give me your mic too. No, I'm kidding. No. I'm good on mics tonight.
No two mic in it.
Yeah, I'm good on mics tonight. And y'all probably see the edited version of this. It might get lost. But saying that to say, man, you know, when it comes to black women don't cheat, black women got a code that's amazing. Fellas, we fucking up out here. We don't know how to. we talk too goddamn much. We don't know how to blink a lot. Something we missing, man. They got something they doing that we missing, man. So stay focused and let's get the code together so we can. Yeah, exactly. And look at it, they still shaking their heads. And they shaking their heads so insistently. I think, hey, I felt sweat come off one of them. Just hitting me. I was like, God. So for that being the case, black women don't cheat. The honest black men in here, we have cheated at least once in our lives. And it will, like one person said, at least once. At least once. So we've cheated at least once in our lives, and we know what, it happened. Like one of my friends said, it was an accident. All them times.
She slipped and fell.
Oh, talk to your homegirl.
She was in limbo. She was in limbo, so it wasn't cheating.
Yeah. So sometimes we be in limbo when we head out to the club. Cause at 9 we broke up. Cause that argument when we got back at 3 we was back in love.
Or she want to do a 2-week vacation. Hey, I want to split for 2 weeks. Come back.
Okay. Just change. Yeah, all right. I don't know this going. Yeah, we ain't gonna know this going. So we gonna. Yeah, I feel you, homeboy. All right, and then also with interracial dating, and also, man, take care of your children, especially in interracial dating, interracial couples, biracial children. Take care of your children. Let them know the histories. And it's 2 histories, it's not one. So that way they can see both sides of the street, they can understand who they are, and they can identify who they are when it comes to growing up, being parents, being adults, being teenagers, right? Slipped on that thing. Yeah, that's what she said. She slipped on the thing. So we're gonna end this. We're gonna finish out tonight with what we got going on. We're gonna say our final goodbyes. Thank y'all for joining tonight, man. We appreciate you. You guys have been our rocks. Y'all have been our. We keep going because of y'all. Whether we get 10 views or 150 million views, share with your friends.
Sure.
But we literally do this because we enjoy being in front of the camera. We enjoy talking to y'all, and especially the interactions that y'all bring with us. So we're gonna start from my left. It's my left over here. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the camera, y'all. We're gonna start with my left. Tell us how to reach you and what you got going on. If you got anything, any shows, anything.
Once again, this is Superman from Majestic Gents Entertainment. You can catch me every Friday night at Club Manhattan. Exotic Entertainment, Body Beautiful. Also, this weekend I'll be in Minneapolis. I said that right the first time. Yeah. I always get tongue twisted.
Is that French? Oh, is that French?
Yeah. Purple Valentine event out there. And then this upcoming Monday, we'll be over across the street at 5 Bar Bistro. It's called Galentine event. So grab your homegirls, y'all step out and lie to each other. And,
hey, I'm going to correct you. I ain't going to correct you.
But
it's Galentine.
Galentine, yeah. But I'll be over there bartending. I'll be a guest bartender along with one of the homies. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Shut up. With your bad corn.
You tried it. But yeah, that's Monday, February 13th, day after Super Bowl. So it's an all ladies event with an all male staff catering to you ladies. So it's gonna be an awesome event. And I believe that's all I have, man. Happy Black History Month to you all, man. Straight up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't have to have a sad face. I'm Nicole, cousin of the Red Room.
That's all she got. She's gonna be at the Galentine event.
And we won't be eating corn.
I think they got corn. They got good corn.
Yeah. Is it seasoned?
Yep.
I don't know. We're signing off, everybody. Cut the camera. Okay, now hold on. We're gonna finish our intro.
It's your girl, J-Babe.
Our outros.
I'm just your favorite vanilla bean of the Red Room. Hey now.
I ain't got nothing to say.
And she got that merch.
Oh yeah, I got.
Oh, she got merch. What you got?
Hey.
Oh, J-Bay. Okay, we got J-Bay merch jumping.
Yeah. I got some more stuff. Though.
Okay.
Shout out
You got
to
website? You got the website? You got the website yet?
Not yet. It's
Okay.
coming.
Website is coming, but you got a
Website
merch.
coming. You can hit me up on official_Coach JBay24.
Official
Instagram. Gram me up.
Follow on the gram. And get her DMs. She like her DMs. Hey, beautifuls.
No dick pics.
Okay, no, just hey, good morning, queens, and hey, beautifuls.
Okay, you can catch me on Facebook, Superman Smith, and then Instagram, Majestic Gent. Majestic Gent. There you go.
All right, and I am El Monique, spoken word artist and author. You can catch me on Instagram at me or my alter ego, or just catch me on Facebook at El Monique.
Monique?
Or just catch me.
Because she's singing now. All right, there. She's singing now, too. She said she's singing. All right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of family.
Hey, this is Kane, aka Cali
A lot of
Smooth.
people.
You can catch me on Facebook, Cali Smooth _ or you can catch me on Instagram under Cali Smooth.
Okay, and
Smooth as Cali.
Smooth Cali. Yeah, with the earthquakes. Triple time. Anyway, it's Keela,
Kelly say.
lifestyleuunlimited.club. You can join my website. You can also find me at Colette's on Thursdays, third Thursdays, lifestyleuunlimited.club.
It's only 2 kilos in the world.
But it's only 1 kilo clinic. 2 kilos though. That's more kilos now. My name blew up after 72. Shot 72. Vintage. But yeah, you can follow me on there. And for the record, we also have some events that we have a Citron of the Red Room. He's going to come and say a few things about his events. Oh, he's not getting on the camera right now. He's acting shy. So come show your face, cool.
You just got
come show your face,
now.
man.
You got
Yeah,
a
come show your face. So, okay,
it.
so we got you still going? You ain't cut off yet, eh? Okay, so we still have, we got a lot of events going on in the Red Room. You're doing too much clicking, bro. We still have a lot of events going on in the Red Room, so make sure y'all follow the Red Room Dallas.
Red Room Dallas.
And so go ahead and tell us what you got going on next couple of
Friday
weeks.
we got Susu, ladies' night here. We got
Yes, it's ladies' night.
We got classes here this weekend. We got Sensual Touch class by Honey and Super Bowl Sunday.
Super
YLA
Bowl
Studio.
Sunday.
Oh, we got Super Bowl Sunday YLA Studio. We got Super Bowl Sunday YLA
Wow,
Studio.
you act surprised, that kid.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was looking for something to do.
And February 19th.
February 19th, we have
What is that we have?
a dinner.
It's
Dinner?
a dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Valentine's dinner.
Oh, we got the Valentine's dinner.
Okay.
Everybody's team lost. It's something about the
that's
Valentine's dinner. Yeah, but it's gonna be amazing. It's on the calendar, so make sure we. Yeah. So the Valentine's dinner is gonna be February 19th.
We knew about it.
So hey, man, thank y'all again for joining in. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all. Hey, share, like the page. Follow us on YouTube. This is our first platform we're gonna use, but make sure you like us, subscribe, join us. If you see anybody on this panel that you want to follow, please follow it. And also, man, say hello. We kind of friendly. And if you want to come down, reach out to one of us. Come down, have a good time. We're going to laugh, and we're going to enjoy this. So on that note, shout out to everybody. Red Room Talk Dallas. The Red Room Talk Dallas, we out. Good night, everybody. Peace.